Transformers! So we're back with another Transformers review. Let's just fix the camera a bit. So we have our next Transformers review. This is our JB Deformation Model 01. This is from Jinbao. This is Captain Orangutan. Can you believe that? So it's Captain Orangutan. Captain Orangutan! There we go. Really unsurprising box. There's really no box art. It's just black. It says JB-01. It says 16 years old and up. And let's go ahead and open this very curious thing that we got online. Let's try to open the box. And behold, it is. Ta-da! Let's throw the box away. We don't need the box. Throw that away. Boxes are a waste of space. So this is a KO oversized version of, if I'm not mistaken, this is Iron Factory's take on Optimus Primal, the Machine Wars version. It's like, so this is more on a Beast Wars kind of side, which I am not really, I wouldn't say I'm not into, but you know, it's not really something that I would really be super fond of. So I had several Beast Wars toys. They're in storage. I couldn't find them, but yeah. So Beast Wars were something that happened in the 90s and was very different from what I grew up with. So not really a big fan of it, but it's not bad. I still enjoy Wow, that feels pretty loose. Although it's good. It's a good sized robot. Let's take a look at that face. Really nice face sculpt. And to think that, you know, the design for Optimus Primal had, you know, that face was split in two with the what do you call this, mouth plate, and then you could see the face, the mouth. I didn't really enjoy that look. So yeah, not a big fan of that. What we have right here, we got missiles, we got rockets, we got a really nice blaster, which I believe can be split in two. There we go. Try to take a look at that. And you got two extra jumbo hands. Whoa. Is it me or... Oh yeah, well, you see there are sprue marks. I'm trying to focus on that. Come on. Focus. So sprue marks. And we got this little panel right here, which I'm not sure where it goes, but it looks like it came off somewhere, so I'm just going to place that there. It comes with an instruction manual. So what I noticed is that Jinbao gives us a very bright instruction manual, and the quality of the paper is pretty nice. So there we go. Let's put the kibble aside. Let's try to take away all of those dust. And try to bring it a little forward, get the camera focused. So what you notice right away is I don't really think that it's extremely good quality. I feel it's a little shaky. There's some loose parts, unlike the, what do you call this, the 6-shot that we reviewed recently, which is pretty sturdy, although it feels light. But the ratchets, I don't feel any ratchets here, very ball jointed. This ball joint feels a little loose already. There seems to be no locking system, so the chest is kind of moving around. There we go. This one too, well, I think it should go here. It locks that, but it's very loose, as you can see, just like no force at all. You can just move that. And if you open that, there's another sprue mark over there. So it's not really a clean build from the factory. I also noticed that the shin or the thigh areas has this seam line that's pretty big. So not very fond of that. Size-wise, weight-wise, it's heavy. I mean, this fella is heavy right here. Oh, there, I found it. So this one right here, if you notice, there we go, has a cover, and this one seems to have come loose. So that's not a good thing. So it falls. Is there a... No? Oh, there it is. There's a heel. So one of the things that I really like is that if it's a back heavy toy, you want to have these side foot spurs that you want to put right there so that it stands properly. There you go. Now it's standing properly. Let's do that. And it's standing properly now. There you go. Hooray! Let's have a quick size comparison. Here is Voyager class Jetfire, and he is small, almost deluxe. I mean, almost Voyager class, but still smaller than Jetfire. So let's bring PPT-01 Magnus, still small. Let's try to make him stand straight. So almost the same size as PPT-01 Magnus. So I would say this is a Legends class, maybe probably Legends class, oversized Legends class. Yeah, let's put it there, because definitely this was from Iron Factory. So the Iron Factory was the Legends class figure, and this is their oversized version of that. There we go. Let's put these guys aside, and let's bring the Jinbao. Where is our Jinbao? 6 shots. So same company. You can see that the quality really falls with 6 shot. I mean, it is more quality. This one is a little bit, yeah, I don't feel that much good quality from it. So there you go. And articulation wise, it can go all the way like that. The foot, the legs, can do that. Can do the splits. There we go. We have articulation here. Really good articulation with a fist. There is a thigh swivel and, or no, yes, thigh swivel right there and waist swivel. Head articulation is pretty okay too. There we go. So overall, I would say that this is a very articulated figure. Right now, I'm just really not enjoying the flimsiness of it. So there. And like what I said, I'm not that much familiar with this Optimus, because yeah, I would watch episodes here and there of Beast Wars, especially the Beast Machines, but not a big fan. There you go. So we're gonna try to figure out how to transform this fella, but before that, let's try to find a way to put the weapon. There's got to be a way. Oh, there you go. So there's a slot right there, which I believe the weapon can slot right in. I like that it's an oversized gun, and like, oh, Jiminy Christmas. So I guess that's how you remove the fist, so it slides off, and there would be a slot in the groove right here where you can just push that in. There you go. And then just make it hold it. It is a heavy gun, so it droops, so that's not cool. That's not a fun thing. There you go. It is very flimsy. It is super flimsy. I'm not enjoying the flimsiness at all. So we're going to take a quick pause, find a way to finally transform this guy, and we'll be right back. We got some transformations. So we have a jet mode, a monkey mode, and what do you call this? Car mode. So we'll be right back. Folks, we're back. So let's get this Optimus Primal transformed. This Optimus Beast Machine Primal transformed into his robot mode, or not really robot mode, but the alt mode or the gorilla mode. One thing I'm going to share is that these two black panels right here are the only things that are trying to hold the whole top part together. And mind you that this is a very top heavy toy, and it just really falls or just really bends like that because the top part is extremely heavy. So what we're going to do is we're going to just put the arms aside like that, and then flip out these two back panels or side panels, and then as you do that, you can then just unhinge these two sections right here. And I'm not sure if it's really Jinbao who made the problem, because I don't feel that that's thick enough to hold this in place. It doesn't feel secure. So I'm not sure if that was a translation error from Jinbao, or that's just the same case with Iron Factory. But as you do that, you can just open this section right here, and you will reveal the gorilla head. Just flip the robot head down, and as you do that, I'm just gonna leave this aside. And this is I hate this part, because I usually like parts formers, but there is a very big need for you to get the parts of the gun and put them all here. So this is really not cool. I don't like this. Usually parts forming would be very easy, but we weren't really aware that the gun would be a very big part of this. So you can slot the gun in the middle of the two blasters, shoulder blasters, and form like this piece right here. You can see that. There you go. So what you want to do is just bring that down so that you can close this. Just before that, move the hands all the way, or this section up like that, and then just bring this whole section to a close. Try to get that in there. Lock these side panels again in place. Lock that in there. Come on. Lock it in. Just won't do it. This is just really sometimes annoying. So again, the transformation or the engineering of this is just really absolutely frustrating. So once you do that, you can bring the monkey head or the gorilla head, and it's not even holding place. That's just absolutely I'm trying to figure out if there's something that you have to do with the head, but you can't seem to fold that in. But there's enough space for it there. So that's just really a big question. So once you have that, you bring this section up right here, and then just fold this like so. You have to really groove it in. There you go. And then as you do that, you have to do this to the arm. So this is another thing that I really hate. This section right here is removable, and for some odd reason it says in the manual you have to bring it there and then just fold it and then just bring it forward like that. So it's kind of like a fist that's guarded by some bracers. Just do that. And now you can position this right here. You're almost there. So it's very flimsy. It's not holding in place. Take the shins and then just push it all the way in. Same goes with this. Push that all the way in. And then just bring that up. Bring that up. And it's really not locking in place. I really don't like it. This mode is got to be the weakest mode, but it's supposed to be the best mode. Now another thing that you want to do is, like, if you take a look at this one right here, trying to focus on that. Come on, focus. There you go. you can bend it, and this is supposed to be the gorilla mode or the monkey mode. There. Now, according to the manual, you can put it here, and then you can put this one here. Unfortunately, these pegs are too thick to even be placed right there, so I'm just going to set that aside. Honestly, this is the weakest of the modes. You can tell that you could lock it there. And it does, see, it falls apart. These things, oh my goodness, it's just frustrating. It falls apart, it really does. It's very loose, and it's not stable. There you go. One thing I like about it though would be the light piping. So if you could see the gorilla head right there, it lights up because there's light piping over here. So that's a good deal. That's a good thing. But other than that, it's a really weak mode. You can't even have it look up straight and do that. As you take that, the backpack unhinges and it really just unlocks from the side, which is a really weak and frustrating gimmick that they did right here. I just really hate it. It's one of those toys that, you know, you wish that you really didn't buy. So that is the gorilla mode. So what we do now is we transform this thing into the tank mode. The tank mode is pretty easy. All you want to do is just really connect these two pieces together. Right there. Bring this section up here. Bring this section up here. And I'm trying to do that. We're pretty much there. We're going to unhook these sections and place them all the way up like that. Alright. I'm going to remove this, and this time as you open that, you're going to bring this whole section up here. But as you do that, you want to not forget that you're hiding the gorilla head again. So you're going to hide that thing like so, and bring this whole assembly down here. So as you bring this whole assembly down here, this is just really sometimes annoying. Bring that head over here. There you go. You want to push this in. Come on. The head, the robot head is just really annoying. Just try to piece this away, because we're going to bring that back. Oh my goodness. This is just a total nightmare to transform. We're going to just lock that in place. Bring this back here. And then you're going to put it again. Such a pain. And then just bring all this thing up. And as you bring this, you'll notice now that the chest has a clear plastic that's supposed to snap here. It snaps there. So if you see this thing, there you go. Alright, and then now you see that there's a hole right there, and there's a peg over here. You want to peg that in and angle the fist. Cats are getting wild outside. And then rotate this. As you rotate that, you now have to angle it. I don't know what's happening with the cat outside. There we go. That's just a stray cat. And get the cannon again. How do we do this? Where's the cannon head? Oh man. This was confusing. There we go. Get the cannon. And there's a little peg right here which you could put over here. And that is supposed to be the tank mode. And I like this mode, although it feels forced, but I like it because it looks like the Thunder Tank from Thundercats. I like that. You can even have it droop down like that so it's more of a tank, but I like it angled like this to add a little more like spoiler gimmick. But I think this is one of the most stable modes out there for this toy, because you know what, that monkey mode was really weak. The only problem is that it doesn't roll. It doesn't really roll well. You have to really force it down to make it roll, but like freely, no, it doesn't. So again, another drawback. Another, it droops. This section droops down. Don't know why. This cannon can rotate. There you go. Can rotate that way, like that. There are some turrets over here. I wish they could just really pull that up and make it more visible in tank mode, but no, that's just really how it goes. And this is the tank. Let's try to transform it into the force jet mode, which is another really forced transformation. So it's still in tank mode. Just pull this nose cone up, and as you do that, what you want to do now is remove this section. See, it just, oh yeah, it's all over the place. Okay, as you do that, bring this black piece right here, bring it all the way up so you could see that. Okay, and then you're gonna remove these two pieces together and take this piece, and you see that little slot right there? You're going to place that here. Wow, look at all of that parts forming. Then you're going to bring this and put it here. Now it has a longer nose cone. So what are we going to do with this section? You're going to flip it like that, and guess what? You're going to just angle the wings like so. And this is the kicker. You have to get this. There's a, you see this? This one right here? You have to slide that in there and angle it. So you're going to do it this way. Boom. Slide that. And pretend that that's a wing. And that is locking. See? Everything is just falling apart. Jiminy Christmas. As you do that, you're going to take this again, and guess what? You're going to put that back in there. Such an annoying piece. Oh man, that is annoying to place. See, this thing just, you got to remove those covers. Ay, ay, ay. I'll bring these things again just to cover it, and voila. That's supposed to be the jet mode, but I forgot something. You have to then rotate these things. So you gotta unhook that, rotate this, rotate that, hook it back again, and they're supposed to be spoilers. There you go. Or like tail fins. And that is your weak, very weak jet mode. There you go. That's a jet. Yeah, that's a jet right there. Absolutely weak. So we're going to take a final pause, transform this robot into his bot mode, and have a final say. Back, and we have our Optimus Primal, or the JB-01 from Jinbao. This is the Iron Factory KO for their EX-43 Optimus Primal. So again, this is not a very awesome looking, I mean, it's an awesome looking toy, but like playability wise and transforming it, it's a pain in the butt. So let's have a final say. Let's transform, or actually let's have a size comparison. So here is a deluxe class figure. We got Diaclone Twin Twist, and you see that it's almost just the size of a deluxe figure. Let's put in his G1, well, the predecessor. There you go. We got Optimus Prime, and they're not too far away from, you know, the size. I think they're pretty okay with the size. We also have another Transformer that we could place here. This is a deluxe class. That's Trax. And let's put our Voyager class. There you go. Jinbao 6-shot. So it's a pretty good size comparison, again, from a Voyager class to a deluxe class. Final say, I would definitely rate this toy as a very sad 4. Yeah, that's the score. A very low score right there. I like the design wise, color wise, plastic quality wise, it's great. But it's too back heavy, too top heavy, that it just falls. Next, the transformation is a pain. It's not solid. It's not a very good transformation. Most of the transformations are forced, and the only, you know, the best transformation would have been the monkey mode or the gorilla mode, but it was horrendous to transform. The most stable one would be, of course, the tank mode, which is just really flipping him, just making him lie down on his back, or like on his belly, and then just put the cannon on the back. But that's pretty much it. But other than that, it's really a weak figure. I mean, for 1,000 pesos, this is not really worth it. You know, I wanted to give it a shot because, you know, I really had fun, and the quality for the Jinbao 6-shot was really amazing. And I said, okay, why not let's go and check this out, and let's see, because Jinbao has been on a roll lately. But other than that, this is really a very sad figure. I'll probably keep it in robot mode and just display it as is. Other than that, it's not going to be transformed that much. You know, there's no playability to it. So if you're going to plan to get one of these things just because it's an oversized figure, go ahead, be my guest. But I won't really recommend it. That's all the time that we have. Don't forget to subscribe. Hit that subscribe button right there. Thank you very much for all the people that have been subscribing lately. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You are amazing. Don't forget to hit that like button. Don't forget to get notified through that bell emoji, or that bell notification button right there. But that's all the time that we have for today, folks. Remember, so all are one. Peace out. Rock and roll.